What's up, Reefers? Welcome to Alex Pora Corals. This is Alex Wilson, my video log where I am hopefully giving you some information here on my daily mistakes where you can learn from my mistakes. So let's check it out. Alright guys, that's right. I got some of the good, I got some of the bad, and I got a whole bunch of the uglies for you right there. That's the main display. Oh, full of the brown, well, the greens and the slimes. That's right, cyanobacteria, red slime, green slime, brown slime, you name the slime, you name it, it has it absolutely out of control in there. Only been 24 hours, can't even see in, but I'm going to add a little bit of the chemically in again, hopefully do that as well as just being patient as far as the browns on the diatoms on the glass right here that should start to burn themselves out like that, surely from overfeeding the reefroids as well as the dehydrated chicken manure. That's right, you got to really keep an eye on that stuff. Just like Mike Paletta said, boom, you know, it takes a good 2 weeks at least for it to start to show you start overfeeding your fish, you know, and your corals. So just give it the time, and then, you know, back it way off, you know, 1/4, 1/8 of what you're doing, really small amount, and then sit and wait, really patient a whole another 2 weeks to see what kind of bad results might happen from that before you start continuing to add it or to continue to add more. So that's just the way that works, right, you little thing? That's the way it works, dude. We gotta see everything's all up. Got your pores all closed up. One thing I want to mention too is that I have these ink birds right here, and heads up to Ryan over here, Bulk, the founder at Bulk Reef Supply. They were out of stock of these, and they didn't. Well, you guys, they just didn't have the offering of this type of ink bird anymore. So I guess they just dropped them completely. And the only thing that that was available at the time was just the ink birds, yeah. But there were ink birds that were just the ones that controlled just the heater type. That's right. So what I needed to get, and what a lot of people use for this application, right? They want to be able to control the heating as well as the cooling. So heating, yeah, on the fans, boom. I mean, heating on the heaters, right? But cooling on using the fans. So critical infrastructure right there. Certainly have a lot of applications for that. So anyway, these I picked up at a pretty good price on Amazon, so can't complain about that. But they're certainly really popular as well in the brewing industries as well. But I did pick up these. They were specifically for aquariums, and you know, when they had the probe in it that has the, instead of the stainless steel probe, it has the plastic probe that you want to use for your saltwater applications ideally. So that's that. And what else do we got over here, guys? So let's check out. I heard a theory that I think Mark Vanderwall there from Reef Therapy might have mentioned that the bounce mushrooms on the Rhodactis, that it might be just kind of an adaptation to being exposed to higher light intensities, you know, higher light environments, and I think there's some truth to that, and I have definitely seen some evidence of that myself in this particular aquarium, and that is with the red Discosoma. So let's see if we can find a red Discosoma in here that it is in fact, in my opinion, turning into a bounce red Discosoma. That's right, folks, you heard it here first. Red Discosoma. Normal Discosomas just transforming themselves into red bounces. That's right, red bounce Discosomas. In fact, I've never even heard of a red bounce or a Discosoma bounce. Let's put it that way. I've only heard of Rhodactis bounces, but here I got, in fact, my red Discosoma mushrooms, and you can barely see them here through the green cloudy glass, but there he is right there, guys. That is the red Discosoma, and in this larger aquarium right here, definitely getting more exposure to light and not any shade, well, not too much shade here, And yellow tang, would you get out of here? We're trying to get shots of the bounce mushroom, and all my getting a yellow tang coming around the corner. Okay, well, cool. Hi, yellow tang, stay over there. Okay, there it is, guys. Bounce, red bounce Discosoma. So we're certainly starting to get, you can see an inflation of just the little knobs on the Discosomas right here. And so that's what it's starting to do, because these didn't have those before. So I can definitely see if it were given more time, more exposure to light, you know, you get a whole bunch of these bubbles, big bubble bounces on the mushrooms, Discosoma mushrooms. So keep an eye on that for further updates, or I might be just smoking some weed. I don't know, but that's what it looks like with this. And see, there's my other ones over there. So check them out. I'll see if those start to bounce out, and what else, as well as the Rhodactis for that matter. These guys might start turning into bounce, purple and bounce, orange Rhodactis. I don't know. So we'll check it out, see what happens. And I guess that's, oh yeah, I might as well check out the coral scrubber system. That's right, guys. Why, if you got a sump, why don't you have coral in it? All you gotta do is throw coral in it, a light, and you got an instant coral scrubber. That's right in. I just saw the Jake Adams over here on the Reef Builders. That's right, Reef Builders. He has some really nice corals he just put in his sumps. Well, one huge gigas clam, absolutely wild. Well, I could see putting in a squamosa, you know, possibly a dorasa, but a giga is absolutely insane. Well, because, you know, it's just temporary, obviously, but still the gigas is just way too big to have in captivity, in my opinion. But I guess, you know, if you got some huge reef flats, then or some bigger, super huge, almost, you know, public size or super huge aquariums, you certainly can get one. But certainly not worth it even then, in my opinion, because they're just way too much work, way too big for just moving it. Moving it is going to be just, you know, a huge job in of itself. So definitely a problematic animal, just gets a little bit too big, in my opinion. So anyway, so really nice though. Get some stuff down in your sumps, guys. There's no downside to it, right? Yellow tang, look, you can even put a yellow tang down in your sump. Not the end of the world. But I moved these rocks up against the glass right there. I got the mushrooms have attached to them now. It took at least a month. Well, at least most of them did. I got a little bit of the Recordias right there, and then a few of the red Discosomas to the left right there. So trying to create some really nice more mushroom rock. See if it turns out. See if I can really get them covered up. How long that's gonna take. And here's a shot of the gravel and all of the brown red slimes over here completely gone. I'm left with just the greens. So definitely thanking Kimmy Clean for that, and looking forward to hopefully getting more of the coralline algae going on down here, and as well as corals, if I actually get enough corals. Don't have nearly enough corals to be able to put down there at this time, just what's up here. So look forward to getting some more corals, getting some stuff in there. Let's check it out. What do we got over here on the 20-gallon quarantine? Let's check it out today. Looking nice and clear and clean, maybe even too clean, too clear. I do have a little bit of diatoms right now on the back glass, so not 100% devoid right now of algae growth. And yet these definitely still have these micro baby abalones I was telling you guys about. That I am in fact convinced that they did successfully reproduce in the aquarium, and these little micro red dots cruising around. You can see the red dot, characteristic red dot on their tails, and they're just cruising around. Here's one right here. That's a little bit bigger one, but man, you can just see the super pink fluorescent spot on them. And almost for a second it looks like Coraline algae, but if you look at it, it's just a little bit brighter. And no, can't get it to really focus as close to where I want it right there, but there it is. That's good. It's gonna get on that one. And surely here's another one over here. So yeah, man, they grow quick too, huh? It's only been a couple of days and already like went up for 1 millimeter to 2 millimeters. So that's right, abalones, baby abalones, guys, certainly grow very quick. Quick growth. They're also quick as they move around, cruise around everywhere. The fastest snail I've ever seen. Pretty quick little guys. Other than that, everything in here is doing good, doing well. Looks like the Coraline algae is definitely recovering from a little die-off it had, probably from the red slime remover. So, looking forward to getting this Coraline algae back on trail. We get a close-up of the clam right there, doing good. Close-up of this guy, shortcake I think, and Miyagi torch to the back, key lime pie. And this one they were calling that real small one right there, pink fuego from Unique Corals. And then this one right here, that one's the firecracker from Abe. Thanks Abe at Coral Euphoria. This guy's actually survived, coloring up nicely and looking like it's happy. He's got some crazy purple colors on him. So definitely looking forward to this one. Hopefully it'll establish itself, take off into here and into the main display. And as well as these other guys right here. So of particular note too is this firecracker right here. This firecracker for I think I got him from TCK or from Jason Fox. He also has these fireworks Acropora. Yep, so there he is. Gotta love it. It's got a purple on it that is so strong. It's just almost about the same as the Crocea and the Maxima blue clams, if you can believe that. It's just almost the most striking purple I've ever seen. And so, what else do we got over here, guys? I guess that's, check out what. There's the other Crocea clam looking pretty settled in. And just waiting for everybody else to hopefully kick in and do well. Can't leave without checking out the rainbow splice. Let's see what we got up here. Let's get the closest shot possible. Love the rainbow splices. That's right, guys. They're still alive. I can't believe it. There they are. They survived this crazy slime event. So, good thing about that. Still there. Supposedly the one, there's rainbow splice number 1. Supposedly the red and green. And then to the left, supposedly the green, but it definitely has some red in it. Definitely see some spots here and there. And Homewrecker and the Walt Disney. It's funny, these two guys, well, they're from Than at Tidal Gardens, and it seems like they look almost identical, but that's probably just the way it looks with these frags here. You know, as they grow out, they will be much more distinct. Bennett's yellow right there, as well as the pearl berry, but it's all doesn't have that much color. It's all pretty much that light purple right now. No green, no pulp extension on them, so I don't know about that one. Let's check what else do we got over here. This one is the Princess Peach, one of my favorites. Doesn't have any green on them anymore. Certainly lost that like probably the first week, I would say, but still alive. Still got its reddish color here, so And the rainbow millipore also lost quite a bit of color, looking pretty weird. And of course, we've got the orange setosa going downhill, halfway dead, halfway alive. It's weird is that it still has good polyp extension. Well, at least as of right now, it has good polyp extension. So I don't know, hopefully it'll bounce back, or it's gonna completely die off. I don't know. So check back for a future update video to see what happens with that one. Green millipore right here, unique corals, looking fuzzy and good. So coming back there, Elmo's Revenge still alive. Jason Fox Flame doesn't have any flames on it, but it's still alive, so can't complain there. And Abe's nuclear millipore to the back right there. You look at the green rainbow loom in the back. The rainbow still alive, and the rainbow's definitely darkened up, lost some. It was like brown, had some browns on them, some lighter tones. Certainly lost that. Now it's just a dark purplish brown and with green tips on them. So that's kind of interesting. And then the one in the back right there, the red one, that is the Canary Yellow by Jason Fox, and definitely lost the greens. That was tips on him. So see if he's still alive though, so it'll be a color morph if it does come back. And then in the back we got the Bonsai. Bonsai is one of the hardiest acropores I heard, and definitely has good polyp extension right now. And to the left of this guy we got the Frankies, still alive. Not much polyp extension on them, but yeah, I can't complain, still alive. It's still sitting there in this brown-ish. So let's check out what we got this side. We got over here, moved over here, got the Samo coral. Moved them down here off the rock. Happy there. This one is the, I can't remember, anyway, this is greenish with the yellow polyps. And special varieties. Looking okay. Got the orange salmon coral over here, and the time warp salmon coral, and the turbinaria. Green salmon coral, green branching salmon coral, and the Raja Rampage chalice in the corner. Looking okay. I've never seen any technical extension on them, but they're all chalices are known for being potent stingers. So definitely need a couple in space. And that's it. Everything else is looking okay. Here's a shot of it from the side. Alright guys, well that's it. Check for the next update on the next time around and see what has slid, what's doing good, and what has gone. Alright, happy reefing, bye.